All right. Well, thank you for joining me this morning. Yoga with Dane Marie. We're going to do a Vinyasa class today. So just go at your own pace. Modify when you need to. I'll be sure to bring you modifications along the way. Always remember that a vinyasa is linking breath to movement. So you're only moving as you're moving as fast as you're breathing, and you're breathing as fast as you're moving. So it's that balance that we're trying to find with our inhale and exhale. So fast movement isn't always necessarily the best. Slower movement sometimes brings us more mindfulness. So again, go at your pace, kick it up a notch if you like. um, but we'll get started, and you can sit comfortably. I'm going to start in a kneeling position, so if you wanted to be there with me, you can. But if that's too hard on the knees, you just sit comfortably, okay? And just take a moment and close your eyes here. And just taking a nice deep breath in and out. And just notice how you're feeling this morning. Maybe doing a little body scan. Notice from your toes up to the top of your head. Just noticing the sensations within your body. And then any spaces that you feel tightness, just try to soften them a little bit as you exhale. Soften the space within your mouth, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your tongue. And maybe setting a little intention for your practice this morning. Just allowing yourself to be in the moment, connecting to your breath, honoring your body, adding smiles along the way. All right, so you can open your eyes, maybe a smile, and let's open our arms out. Palms are going to face up, and just feel that length across your chest. And then we'll come in for eagle arms, just to give our shoulders, neck stretch here a little bit. So soften the shoulders down, lifting up through the elbows. Maybe dropping your chin towards your chest. And again, finding your breath. Go ahead, inhale as you open. And then we'll take the left arm on top and swirl the arms around. And again, think of melting the shoulders down as you lift up through the elbows. And then open those arms. And again, just kind of reach out across through the chest. Our chest gets so tight. Sometimes we don't even realize it. And then we're going to drop the hands and just roll the shoulders and another little heart lifter here. And just take a moment, have that intention. You're breathing away anything that was stressful from your week, anything that might be lingering. Just feel yourself brighten up. Good. Slowly coming back to center. All right. So if you're not on your knees, go ahead and come to your knees. So we're going to start really nice and low to start our vinyasa, and then we'll build from there. Okay. So what all that I'm going to bring to you will be some modifications that you can take within the practice. Okay. So just sitting up nice and tall on your knees. And then we're going to take a nice deep breath in, reaching those arms up. Exhale, we're going to fold over into child's pose. And take a full breath here, in and out. Another deep breath in. And then as you exhale, come up onto the hands and knees. And then inhale, tilt the pelvis forward for cow pose. Exhale to cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Sitting the bottom back onto the heels again, child's pose. And then inhale as you come up, bring the torso up. And then exhale. Inhale, arms will reach. Exhale, fold forward. Take a full breath. Another deep inhale. As you exhale, come up onto the hands and knees. Inhale. Cow pose. Exhale into your cat pose. And then from here, tuck the toes. And we'll lift into our first down dog. So be nice and playful. Pedal those heels, bend those knees. Don't feel like you have to lock your body into position. So inhale up on the toes. Exhale, heels down. Inhale up on the toes. And lower back to the knees. And then inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. And then shifting back to child's pose. And then on your next inhale, bring the torso away from your mat and exhale. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, we're going to fold forward again. Take a full breath. Inhale. Exhale, coming up onto hands and knees. Tuck the toes now and lift back into your down dog. Up on the toes, eyes are going to look forward. Roll your body into a plank. You can also lower the knees for modification. Pull up through the front of the body. Lift the head. Exhale. Come all the way down. Keeping the hands in line with the chest. Keep the shoulders lifted. And then inhale, we're going to roll it up for cobra. Exhale. And we're going to do that again. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale. Tucking those toes. Pressing back up. Finding your down dog. So inhale, up on the toes. Eyes are going to look forward. Lower that left knee. And then we're going to send that right foot forward. So that's a great way to step your foot forward when you're in down dog. Sometimes we feel a little stuck when we do that. Be sure to press into that back leg. And then go ahead and tuck the toes. Lift that knee. And then pull up through the belly as you send that foot back. Finding your down dog again. Up on the toes, eyes look forward as you roll back through plank. And again, you can use the knees. Let those elbows hug in. And again, we'll inhale, roll it up for cobra. Exhale. Tucking those toes. Press it back up. Finding your down dog. Inhale, up on the toes, eyes look forward. And then lower that right knee. And we'll step the left foot forward. And then again, you can always make it longer by moving that back knee back, okay? You can press the shin or press the toes. Nice deep breaths. Hands can go on either side or on the inside. Good, tucking that back foot, lift the knee, pull up through the belly. So we're lifting up. Now this time we're gonna step forward. So feet are gonna land right under the hips. And just take a moment, kind of wiggle out the feet, maybe roll the ankles, just kind of wake up that connective tissue. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And then soften those knees, let the belly and thighs hug together, relax the head. Inhale, press down through the feet. We're gonna come all the way up. Exhale, arms down. All right, so we're gonna go through some sun salutations. So the flow will start nice and simplified, which you can always stay with that flow, or all the add-ons will be there for you. But again, this flow that we're gonna go through first will be the one that you can always turn to, okay? All right, so finding your mountain pose, Tadasana. Lengthen up through the heart center, soften those shoulders. Nice deep breath. And then inhale, arms are gonna reach. Exhale, fold, soften those knees, relax the head. Inhale, lengthen halfway. We're gonna walk our feet back to plank. So you're just gonna, can take baby steps back. Nice deep breath. Exhale, chaturanga, knees up or down. Let those elbows hug in. Inhale, we're gonna roll it up for cobra again, just warming up the back still. Exhale. Tucking those toes and we'll lift up. Finding our down dog. And so again, you can always feel out your poses. Sometimes those little shifts that we make or feel out while we're in a pose can be the little shift that we need. Inhale, up on the toes, eyes will look forward. And then we're gonna walk our feet back towards our hands. Lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down through the feet as you rise. Exhale. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Stepping that left or right foot back, we're gonna come in for a lunge. So right foot back, lower that knee. We'll stay low again. Keep the back toes tucked. And then root down through the mat to maybe bring the hands up. If you wanted to reach those arms, you certainly can. And then slowly release, lifting that back knee. Send that left foot back. Nice deep breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, or if you're ready for an up dog, and down dog. Now remember, your down dogs can always become a child's pose. Inhale, up on the toes, eyes are gonna look forward. Now you can either take that left knee to the floor and step the right foot, or pull up through the belly. Think of bringing that knee up and step that foot, that right foot forward. You can lower that back knee. And then root down through those legs to help bring you up. You can stay there or you can reach those arms up. And slowly release. Lifting that back knee and step it forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Press down through those feet as you rise up. Exhale. And keep moving. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Sending that left foot back now. Lower the knee. Once again. Root down through those legs. Arms are going to reach. And then taking that left, take a hold of that left wrist. Lengthen. And then pull up through the belly and reach gently over to the right. So really getting that nice deep stretch. Take your breath deep. And slowly come back up. Taking the hands down, lift the knee, step it back. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Sphinx, cobra, or up dog, whatever feels good. And then down dog. And find that balance in your breath while you're in down dog. That balance between your inhale and exhale. So inhale up on the toes, eyes look forward. Again, you can lower that right knee to get the left foot forward, or pull up, step that left foot, lower the right knee. And then root down as you rise up. Taking a hold of that right wrist, lengthen. And then reaching over to the left. And then slowly come back up. Exhale, hands down. Lifting that knee. And step it forward. Lengthen on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Root down as you rise up. Exhale. All right, we're going to keep flowing. Big breath. Just kicking it up. You're more than welcome. Exhale, fold. More than welcome to stay with those low lunges, those modifications. Inhale, lengthen. And we're going to lift that right leg. Supported warrior 3 here. Push through that heel. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. And then draw both knees into the chest. And then we're going to send that right foot back. And we're going to add a twist. Right hand down, left arm is going to reach up. Slowly release. Stepping back, finding your plank. Nice deep breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Sphinx Cobra or up dog. And down dog. Taking a leg lift, if you like, with that right leg. Maybe go up on the toes of that left foot. Give you some more space. Eyes look forward. Draw that right knee in and step it forward for your lunge. Left hand down. Right arm is going to reach up. And slowly release. Then as you come forward, we're going to lift that back leg, if you like, or you can just step it into your fold. And slowly release. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down through the feet as you rise up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. This time we're going to lift that left leg. And then draw both knees into the chest. And send that left leg back for your lunge. Now you can do that same twist that we just did. We're rooting down through the legs as you rise up. Coming into a crescent lunge. You can stay right here or take hands to the heart. And you'll take your left elbow to that right knee. And breathe. And then inhale, root to rise. We'll come back up. And lower those hands. Stepping that right foot back. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. And down dog. Taking a leg lift now with that left leg. And if you wanna come up on those toes of the right foot, go ahead. Eyes look forward. And we'll step the left foot forward. So we're gonna root to rise. Coming all the way up. Think from your stability, don't rush. Bring hands to the heart center. And then taking right elbow to left knee. Big breaths. And then inhale. Come back to center. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift that back leg. Take a couple breaths. On an exhale, release the leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale. All right, so the next sequence is Namaskar B, a little bit longer. Again, modify when you need to, rest when you need to, okay? First pose is chair pose, Utkatasana. So bringing the edges of your big toes together, little space in between your heels. And just take a moment here, seeing how your body feels. Pay attention to your breath. Maybe notice the warmth within. All right, so you can bring your hands to the heart center, nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bend and squeeze those knees. Inhale, reach those arms. And hold here, shifting the bottom back. So maybe take a look at your knees and your toes. You wanna be able to see the tips of your toes. On your next exhale, we're gonna fold, forward bend. And just take another inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Taking your feet back to planks. You can either walk or if adding that float or hop into your practice is where you're at today, that's great. Big breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And take a breath. Inhale, up on the toes, eyes look forward. Step that right foot, spin the left heel, pause. Then root to rise, warrior one. Take a breath. Another deep breath in. And exhale back down to your mat. Inhale, step that right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And breathe. Inhale, up on the toes. Eyes look forward. Stepping that left foot. Spin the right heel. And then pause and just build your stability. And then root to rise. So no rush. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, go back to your mat. Inhale, step that left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Or if you're needing a child's pose. Really spreading out those hands. Check in on the neck and shoulders. Drawing some awareness up through the front of the body as you feel that power down your legs. So one more nice deep breath in and out. And then inhale up on the toes. Eyes look forward. You can either bend the knees to hop forward or walking those feet. Lengthen here on an inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale. Come all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees. Chair pose. Sometimes we mess up. Good, and then back to center. All right, so let's try one more, okay? Big breath. Exhale, bend and squeeze those knees. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold forward, bend. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Taking your feet back to plank, step or hop. Big breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Cobra or up dog. And down dog. Now, if you wanted to add a leg lift, we're going to take that right leg up again. And then step that foot forward. Spin that back heel. Again, think from your foundation. And then root to rise. Slowly release. Stepping back. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Again, if you wanted to add that leg lift, the left leg will reach up. And then eyes look forward, stepping that left foot. Spin the right heel. And then root to rise. Nice deep breaths here. Slowly release. Stepping back. Big breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Or again, child's pose is always great if you need a rest. Inhale up on the toes, eyes look forward. Step or walk, or hop. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Bend and squeeze those knees. Coming back, Utkatasana. And exhale, back to center. And breathe. And relax the arms. All right, so we're gonna step wide on our mat. And feet are parallel. Kind of wiggle out through the toes. Again, that foundation, what you do with your feet is so important. Okay, so be mindful. Spread them out, feel strong in your foundation. So hands can be at the waist. If you'd like to bring them behind you and clasp your hands, you can roll those shoulders and lift up through the heart center. And then we're gonna slowly fold forward. Maybe soften the knees a little bit as you fold. So you're tilting the pelvis forward. So not diving with your head, being from your pelvis. Nice deep breaths. If you have your hands behind your back and you want to release, go ahead and bring them to the floor. And then inhale, we're going to lengthen halfway and add a little twist. So we'll take our left hand down, either hand flat or fist, right hand to the right hip, and open up through the chest. Try not to shift the pelvis too much. So be mindful of that. And then maybe that right arm will lift. Good, slowly release. Take that right hand down, left hand to the left hip, roll the shoulder. And again, just checking in on your pelvis. Feel that nice twist in the mid back. Taking that arm up. Good, slowly release. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And then we're gonna spin our right foot. And I want you to walk your hands over to the right. Maybe that right hand onto that right ankle. And then we're gonna lengthen that left arm up, finding our triangle. Nice deep breaths here. And then we're going to take that left arm around. We're going to bend the right knee and then root down as you rise up, finding warrior two. So bending into that front knee, knees right on top of your ankle. Open up through the arms, through the chest. Now you can hang out here. You can come into extended side angle, elbow to thigh, and you can reach your arm. Or hand to the floor and still reach your arm. Big breath. Now you can stay right here, or if you wanted to wrap that left arm behind your back, that's a half a bind. If you wanted to go for the full bind, bend, drop your shoulder right on the inside of the knee, and then see if you can sneak that right hand to grab the left and open up. And then we'll open. Now, big breath, root down through those legs, pull up through the belly, come up, straighten up that leg, spin the foot, forward, big breath, exhale, fold again. And then inhale, lengthen halfway. And then this time we're gonna spin our left foot, walk our hands over to that left ankle or shin, and then begin to open up, just taking that arm up. Nice deep breaths. Keeping your chin away from your collarbones. Now bringing that right arm around, bend the left knee, and we're gonna root to rise here for warrior two. And opening up through the chest, big breath. And then extended side angle, elbow to thigh. Reach the arm, you can stay right here or sneak that hand down. Take a few breaths, don't rush. Sometimes if we know we can bind, we just rush right there. Enjoy each piece that you have to build to go deeper. So right arm wraps, and then allow that left shoulder to come down. See if you can sneak that arm around and open up for your bind. And then we'll release our bind. Big breath. And then root to rise. Straighten that front leg. Ooh, relax the arms. All right, and then walk or bend those knees and hop your feet together. All right. So we are gonna come in for a little arm balancing, working on crow today. So I'd like you to open up your feet a little bit onto your mat, and we're gonna go into Malasana pose first. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in, reach those arms up. As you exhale, you're gonna sink your bottom back and try to come into a nice low squat. And just hang out low. If your feet aren't completely flat on the ground, it's okay. If you're feeling a little tight, it's okay. If by chance you feel like you're gonna fall back, maybe even rolling up the back of your mat to go under your heels. That way your heels are lifted and have some support. All right. So trying to get nice and low. Bring your hands to heart center. And just take a few breaths here. One of the things I want you to think about is the expansion of your breath down to the pubic bone, right? As you inhale, I want you to fill that space. Then as you exhale from that pubic bone, I want you to pull the belly in and up. So we're gonna take a couple breaths. That's the action that you wanna feel when you are trying to fly. It's not all about arm strength for crow. You have to engage your core, okay? So taking 3 nice big breaths, and I want you to focus, taking your breath and filling your belly all the way to touch your pubic bone. And then as you exhale, think from that pubic bone, you're gonna draw everything in and up. And then big breath in. And then as you exhale, drawing in and up. One more time. Exhale. It's almost better than doing crunches. All right, so engage into that belly. Spread the hands, and you want your hands shoulder width or maybe even just a little bit wider, okay? So you eventually want to have your knees anywhere between your shoulder and elbow. You want to try to get it closer to your shoulder though, okay? So spreading those hands, lifting the hips, and then bring those knees in. Start to lean forward. That's the big part too, is we get a little nervous about leaning. So lean, 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 and then pull up through the belly and see if you can float your feet up. Nice deep breaths. And then slowly release. Shake out the hands. Now, Obviously, building crow, sometimes people get it right away. Sometimes we got to work a little bit to eventually fly. So let's do it one more time. And I'll show you just, again, instead of flying, what you can work on. Okay, so spreading those hands, lift the hips. Think of those knees squeezing somewhere, right? I've got my knees more in my armpits. That's where they want to be eventually. Okay, so if you can get them there, then pull up through the belly. See what that feels like. Press down through the hands. Press down through the hands, pull up through the belly, press down through the hands, pull up through the belly. Okay, that's the big action. Pressing down as you lift up. And then you can come back. Whew. And it'll get you warm fast. All right, so shake out your wrists. And then we're gonna slide our hands forward and just head into our down dog. Nice deep breaths here. Feel like a little wiggle. And then we're gonna inhale, take that right leg up. Eyes are gonna look forward, draw the knee up towards that right wrist for pigeon. Left leg is gonna reach back. And again, listen to those little subtle spaces of tightness. Sometimes if we just give a little wiggle or readjust, it'll feel a lot better. So nice deep breaths here. If you want to fold forward, go ahead and do that. Think of the pelvis tilting forward. Don't dive with your head. Slowly come back up. Bring that right hand on the inside of the right knee. So this is an option. Staying here, if you're not feeling that you can get super deep in this pose, I want you to just stay here and keep breathing, okay? If not, and you want to play a little bit, we're going to tuck our back foot and just see how it goes to lift the leg. I don't want you to rush to grab the foot. I want you to try to lift the leg, but try to keep it somewhat relaxed when you lift it. And then you're going to reach back with that left arm. And then I want you to think of bringing those shoulders around. Press the top of the foot into the hand so you'll feel this awesome stretch. I feel it from the center of my sternum, all the way across my chest, all the way to my hand. Breathe here. Good, and then slowly release that foot. Spread the hands, tuck the back foot under, draw up through the belly as we come back into our down dog. And then we're going to take that left leg up and draw that left knee forward as the right leg extends behind you. So again, feel out the pose. Don't just allow yourself to flap right to the ground. I want you to feel this out. Subtle shifts. After a few breaths, then think of folding. Nice deep breath. You're more than welcome to stay right here. You're more than welcome to come up and hang out here. Or if you wanted to play again about this back leg, allow the torso to lean forward a little bit. And I just want you to see if you can lift the leg effortlessly, right? So we don't want to feel like our hamstring cramp up. We don't want to force it. We want to see if we can lift that leg and it feel comfortable. Okay. Left hand on the inside of that left knee. And then reach back with that right hand. And then press the top of the foot into the hand as you bring the shoulders to square up to the top of your mat. Just take some time here. And then slowly release that foot. Spread out those hands. Tuck the back foot. We're going to press up back to your down dog. Last down dog. And then slowly come down onto the knees. Inhale, melt the spine for cow pose. Exhale into cat pose. And then shift to child's pose. And then we're going to slowly come back up. And then take your legs out in front of you. So both legs are going to extend out and work into Paschimottanasana. So if you need to bend the knees a little bit, that's cool. We don't want to feel like we've got a turtle shell in our back. So coming into Dandasana, so it helps us kind of scan our body before we fold. So think of pressing gently down through the hands. You feel a little lift up through the chest. Just notice how your body feels. And then inhale, we're gonna lengthen. And then exhale, think of the pelvis tilting forward and go slow. So if your spine starts to pull back away from the legs, bend the knees a little bit. Nice deep breaths. With every inhale, think of lengthening. Every exhale, we're gonna sink a little deeper. Good, slowly come back up. And we're gonna bring that left foot on the side of the right leg, lengthen up nice and tall. And we'll fold here. Inhale as you slowly come back up and send that leg back out and we'll switch. So right foot in, lengthen up nice and tall here. Exhale, folding forward. Slowly come back up. And we're going to take both legs out and reach your arms forward. Pull some strength up through the belly. And then we're going to slowly draw back. So we're really thinking from that core. Squeeze those legs together. Working some core on our way down. Keep going. And then once the back comes to the floor, I want you to take a big breath and then lift those legs up. And you can stay right here. This is perfect. If you want to play and plow, we're going to take another deep breath. As you exhale, try to lift those hips. And we're going to come into our plow. Keeping the chin away from your chest. Press down through the shoulders. Have a little contact to the back of the head. And then we're going to slowly roll our spine back to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. And I want you to bring the feet to the floor, ankles right under the knees, arms are at the side. Sneak those shoulders underneath you, and we're going to build bridge. So taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to press down and lift. Envision or feel what it feels like if you just kind of hang out. So that's what we do sometimes, right? We lift and we hang out. Or think from your feet again, spread those toes, build it up through the legs, lift that pelvis up, press down through the shoulders. And then as you slowly release, gently untuck the shoulders, and then slowly roll the spine back to the mat. And then we'll hug knees in. Good. Bring your feet to the floor. Open the arms. We're going to take our right leg on top of the left. Scoot your bottom to the right and twisting the legs to the left. Eyes look out past that right hand. Slowly coming back up to center. And one across the legs. Take that left leg on top. Shift your bottom over and twist. Slowly come back up to center. Uncross the legs. Take feet mat width apart. And we're just going to windshield wiper the legs side to side. And then let the legs fall to the right. You can hold here, or you can take that right foot and just relax that foot on top of the left leg. Get a little deeper stretch. Releasing that right foot. Go side to side again. To the left, to the right, and back over to the left. And hold. And then again, you can bring that left leg on top of the right. And release that foot side to side one more time. Back to center. And then gently bring the knees into the chest. Not pulling on the legs super hard, but just allow yourself to soften in. And then extending those legs out onto the floor. Allow the arms to rest, palms face up. We'll just take some nice deep breaths here in Shavasana. Sometimes the most challenging part at the end of class in Shavasana, even though it's, most of our favorite pose, is that our mind tends to jump right into whatever we're doing after class. So I want you to try to notice your lists or whatever you have to do and just then place it to the side. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Maybe thinking about your toes and softening your toes, the bottoms and tops of your feet. The legs are relaxed. You feel your breath gently rise and fall within your belly, within your chest. Arms are relaxed, fingers are gently curled. Skin on your face is smooth, jaw is relaxed. And again, if your mind starts to wander, maybe give it that reminder, be here now. I'll take a few more nice deep breaths here. And then slowly begin to bring some movement back in, wiggling the fingers and toes. Maybe a little stretch or yawn. Eventually, rolling and resting onto your side. Staying there for a couple breaths. And then we'll slowly come up and coming into a seated position. Sitting crisscross, lengthen up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your heart center. And just taking a moment to honor the divine light of love and kindness that shines brightly within you. May we acknowledge that beauty and light in each other, as well as every being that crosses your path. Wishing you an amazing day. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for class. I hope you have a great day, and feel free to grab more of my videos either on my website or through my YouTube page, Yoga with Dana Marie. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.